Does God, through prayer, change anything? The GospelCoalition.org philosopher and college professor Paul Rizkallah writes, if God is sovereign and he has already determined how things will end, why should we pray? How do we reconcile God's sovereignty with the power of prayer to actually change things? Well, the answer is found in a right understanding of God's providential determination. You see, unlike us, God knows the end from the beginning, and he already has a plan. He has a purpose that transcends human understanding, human will, human power. Does this mean God has determined all things before the beginning and we should simply be happy with what we have? Do you know the difference between determinism and fatalism? Most Calvinists believe in a form of determinism. That is, God has determined every single event. At each moment, there is only one possible future, the future God has determined. But that's not fatalism. And don't confuse the two. Fatalism is the view that our choices don't affect the future. Some Christians, both Calvinists and non-Calvinists, think of God's providence in this incorrect way many of the times. You see, if God has determined every future event, then my choices don't affect the future. Why should I bother? Fatalism is both philosophically and theologically impoverished, and that's because it maintains that